Welcome back to another episode of Shade TV. My name is Marissa Hill, and today we're going to be taking a look at some Yeezy foam runners, this time in the Onyx colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back to our unboxing and review. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe right now. Give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave those down below. Hit that notification bell because we do have a ton of heat coming out that I don't want you to miss out on. Also, be sure to check out that join button for some of our amazing membership perks as well as our merch store. Today is a really exciting day because I have been waiting for a colorway like this to release on the foam runners. It's been a few years, but now we have it. This is the Onyx colorway. So super excited to go through the overview on these, talk about size and fit on these. I do have a more in-depth sizing for the foam runner silhouette. So if you haven't seen that, be sure to go back and check that out. Then we'll also talk about how I styled this. Obviously, you all know I love me some black and sometimes dark gray.
I only work in black. And sometimes very, very dark gray.
Which is what this sneaker is all about. Then we'll conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market, which is quite interesting because there was a lot of hate on these at the start, but you'll see when I conclude with how that has changed over time. All right, let's jump right into it. So as you know, and as I guess we've all seen, Kanye being photographed, it seems that black has been quite in his taste and in his palette as far as styling. He's been head to toe in black. So it makes sense. I'm not quite sure actually why it didn't happen earlier, but here we have it now, a dark color scheme, which we've had a darker kind of navy blue colorway, but not an actual black. I will say one thing before we go through the full-on overview, which is pretty simplistic anyways, but this is not a very dark black, which is what I was expecting. So this is more on a darker shade of charcoal gray, I would say, more so than a black colorway. You can kind of see when you have it in the light, it's very subtle, but it does have that swirl pattern, which some of you know, sometimes the foam runners are in a swirl pattern and other times they're actually just in an all over solid colorway. This just so happens to be that swirl pattern. I wasn't so sure because you couldn't really tell in photos, but when I actually unboxed these and saw them in the daylight, I was pretty shocked because I was expecting this to just be an all over solid black color. But on this one, it is made in China because, as you know, the solid ones are made in the US, but for some reason, I'm not quite sure exactly why that is, but they have the swirl pattern made over in China, and I think it just may be a little bit more difficult to get that pattern. But it is just, you know, a nice, solid, dark, swirled, I guess, compilation of dark charcoal grays and blacks and lighter grays in there, but it's very subtle and I do like it because, as you have probably seen my other foam runners, if I've showed you them, if I even know where they are, they're so dirty, some of them. So I'm very excited to have this dark color scheme in my collection finally. But we have, again, just your regular, nothing has changed with the texture on these. It's still the same feel and to the swirl, as well as the pattern is the same on the side panels of this, and the interior also is the same, and we've got the same tracking on the bottom, which I love. So that keeps you from slipping around in these bad boys. But let's look at all those details so you can kind of see that swirl pattern up close and personal. right, so now let's talk about size and fit on these. I love to wear my foam runners with socks. I know that there are some people who are anti-socks with their foam runners. I feel like it's up to you and how you feel comfortable in whatever sneaker you decide to wear and with what you want to wear. For me personally, I have to wear socks with these. I can't wear them without socks. I've done it before, but I've kind of hurt my feet doing that just because of the rubbing on the back of the heel. So for me, I like to wear thick socks with these. So because I do like to wear super thick socks with these, I definitely have to size up. Again, these don't actually come in half sizes. So for me, since I am in that middle range of the 7.5 in men's, I go up to an 8. So if you are somebody who likes to wear socks, I definitely would say increase in your size. All right, now let's jump into styling. Definitely, again, the color palette I have been waiting for, and I'm so excited to talk about how I style these just because it simply goes with everything. Starting with the first look, I decided to just keep it pretty simple with some kind of washed out denim that was in a darker gray colorway and a mom denim fit. I wore a simple, just button down white shirt, which is in a linen textured material. So definitely a great, just simple casual wear for anyone who's looking to rock denim with these. I think that nice gray denim really complements these quite nicely. For the second look, I decided to wear a G1 Choi dress, which was a dress I picked up at an Adidas event. And I love that dress so much because it has all of these different color variations in it since it's all recycled material. And I have some navies and dark grays and whites and just a mixture of color palettes that I think really worked quite nicely again with the swirl pattern of this silhouette. So I think that if you want to dress these up, don't be afraid to do that. I was able to do it with that Adidas dress. For the last and final look, I decided to wear just a black crew neck with some dark distressed denim shorts. And I think denim shorts, obviously as it's getting warmer season-wise, is a great option to really pair with these. So you let me know down below what was your favorite look out of the three, or how would you style these?
Got nobody, ain't a drip, way too big, it's a tsunami. Fine bitches in the whip, that's the crew, honey. I got real expensive taste, call that ooh, mommy. Pockets getting real thick with that blue money. Conversation list, and I do the nude on me. Told him only put the tip in my pool, honey. I said, ooh, zaddy. Took a couple L's, left some fools I came with. They gon' give me hell, say I ain't the same bitch. Made me LOL, yo, we not the same sis. We not another bite. Let them lick the ice cream after supper time.
Now let's conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market. So these retailed at $90, which is always just a great price point. Again, these I think people definitely made fun of, and I was never that person from the start. I've always liked these, but now this has become one of the most popular Yeezy silhouettes I've seen on people's feet. As we're getting into the warmer climate here in New York too, I have just been seeing so many people rocking these, and I know that this is going to be a go-to colorway in this silhouette this year. So I'm excited to see how many people I find when I'm walking around the city wearing their foam runners in the Onyx colorway. So these are going between $150 to $275. All right, everyone, that's it for this unboxing and review. If you are new here and joined us for the first time, thank you so much. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave those down below. Hit that notification bell because we have a ton of heat coming out that I don't want you to miss out on. Also, be sure to check out that join button for our amazing membership perks as well as our merch store. This is ShadeTV. My name's Marissa Hill. We'll catch you on the next one.